Okay, we have gotten our Kavanaugh baby cocoon to the point where we now need to construct it. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is fold your cocoon with the edges toward the center. Center the edges and then overlap. It would be, if you're looking at it, the left of, if you were wearing it, it would be the right side of the cocoon over the left just here at the border. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to sew up 3.5 inches from the bottom up. Like I said, 3.5 inches. This secures the bottom before we can close the bottom. So go ahead and sew that up with your yarn and we'll meet back here. Okay, so we now have our Kavanaugh baby cocoon sewed up 3.5 inches with our overlap, forming our button placket from the bottom to the top. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it wrong side out. Okay, and I just went ahead and I have a long piece of yarn here that I sewed it up with. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close it. I'm just going to go over this briefly with you. We have a video on how to close a hat and how to close a baby cocoon on our howtocrochetvideos.com. That's probably where you're at right now, actually. So if you want a more detailed way to do it, go ahead and head on over to that video. Basically, what you're going to do is you're just going to do a running stitch, which is in and out, in and out, in and out, all the way around, so that we're going to close this. And then just lightly gather as you go. Okay, we'll see you back when you're done with that. Okay, so now we have our bottom closed up. And what we're going to do now is we're going to leave our cocoon on the wrong side out, and we're just going to form the hood. So at the top of your cocoon, go ahead and grab your matching yarn and just join it with a single crochet. Okay, so go ahead, you can close over your tail so you don't have to worry about that, and just join and form the hood with a single crochet stitch right along the top. Just make sure that you are going through both pieces and that you've got your border aligned, which we do. Okay, and we're just going to keep going right over our tail. We're going to close up our tail so we don't have to deal with that. And we're just going to single crochet our hood. This is a really easy pattern. It's amazing to me what you can turn into, how many things you can turn a rectangle into. It's really crazy. Like I said, we're just going to keep going here, just joining it with a single crochet. Keep that baby's head warm. All the way across. Just being a little pistol there. Jeez, a pain. I can't get it. Real life, right? Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Again, this is just a really beginner friendly pattern, so you should be excited to make something so neat for a gift or for your own baby with this baby cocoon. Okay, I'm just going to grab my scissors and cut her off, tie her up, and then we're going to go ahead and weave that tail. And see, now when you turn your cocoon right side out, I'll lift this up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Okay, it's too long for me to get it in the full shot. But now we've got our bottom formed, and we're going to put our buttons on according to the pattern. And this pattern is so easy that you don't even have to make buttonholes, because that's how I designed it, so that you could put the buttons right into the border. And then you've got your hood. See the little hood, isn't it cute? So you've got your hood, and now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put the pom-poms on for the ears. So thank you so much for purchasing my Kavanaugh baby pattern, baby cocoon pattern. And if you want a free pattern, please send me pictures of your finished cocoon to info@crochetpatternsforbeginners.com. And then what you can do is just copy and paste the link of the free pattern that you want, along with 2 photos that we have to approve. And by submitting those photos, of course, you are acknowledging that we can use your photos, and your first name, no last names are ever used, or any other information about you is ever shared or used. And we'll just put some finished photos up on our Facebook page and Instagram. So, or in our blog, maybe, depending on how we want to use it. But if you want a free pattern, it's pretty cool. You can just share your work with everybody, and so they can see how the pattern worked for you, and that would be great. Okay, thanks again so much for crocheting with me today, and we'll see you again at crochetpatternsforbeginners.com.